It's usually done first, kind of cut down on intimidation, but she doesn't seem to be intimidated at all, so please welcome.
So I thought very long and hard about what my opening statement was going to be. I wanted to dazzle you with my wit and endear you with my charm, but I have nothing. So we'll go ahead and get started. It all started 26 years ago in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, where I was born to 2 U.S. Army soldiers with one official jump towards my airborne badge to my credit. My mom found out she was pregnant after graduating from airborne school, which meant that the last jump she did was with baby in tow. I guess that's where I get my adventuresome personality from. I'm always looking forward to adventure. As a matter of fact, my friends and I just came back from Las Vegas where we participated in an urban scavenger hunt. Needless to say, we did not win the prize, but we had a really good time and we had some great memories. I'd love to share them with you, but as you know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I don't know that I've ever met an Army grad that wasn't an extrovert, and I am no exception. After having moved around a bit from Fort Bragg to Abbeville, South Carolina, to Columbia, South Carolina, to Darmstadt, Germany, to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, I got a little practice making new friends. So it only made sense that when it was time for college, I picked up and moved halfway across the country to the University of Florida, where I did my undergrad. Go Gators! Even in this abysmal season, go Gators! Wait till next year, we'll be back. After I graduated, I moved here to Charlotte. For those of you familiar with Myers-Briggs personality types, I am a true ENTJ. I love to problem solve. So as my work, I'm a mechanical engineer and initiative delivery leader at Procter & Gamble. What does an engineer do in a manufacturing plant? Basically, my job is to make sure that the machines that produce the products you buy run reliably. As an initiative delivery leader, my job is to make sure that products like these, our new Duracell quantum battery, make it to the shelf. So, in the process of trying to make sure that the lines run reliably and also making sure that our initiatives come up what we call instantaneously, there's a fair share of problems that come up. But of course, because I enjoy problem solving, it's A-okay with me. When I'm not at work, I keep a pretty full schedule. I volunteer at my church and also in the community. I'm also a member of the professional chapter of the National Society of Black Engineers here in Charlotte. Also, as I've grown older, I've come to appreciate my parents more and more. You know, as you're a teenager, you don't want to spend any time with your parents. They don't know anything, they're always wrong. But as I've gotten out on my own, I've really come to appreciate them more as individuals and not just my parents. So I spend a lot of my time traveling to and also hosting family gatherings. Anybody that's ever been to my house will tell you that I'm obsessed with board games. And my absolute favorite is the granddaddy of them all, Taboo. But I'll try anything once. You probably guessed by now that I'm pretty energetic and I'm always doing something. But there is a part of my personality that I'm becoming more acquainted with as days go by. One thing that I've learned that I do is that when I'm so busy executing all day long, I find that I tend to do what I call stuff my reactions, my feelings, and my emotions about things because it's always on to the next thing, on to the next thing. So I found that when things come up, like today, I spent 90 minutes explaining to my boss and my coworkers what my proposal was for a new project. At 4 o'clock p.m., when the meeting was dismissing, he turned to me and said to me, "Do you have time to walk to the other side of the plant to look at the automatic storage and retrieval system so we can talk about the conveyor we're about to put in?" My entire proposal was built on the premise that we would not be putting a conveyor in the ASRS. 90 minutes wasted. Or if a friend calls and has some sad news, I found that at the end of the day, if I would sit down and take a few minutes and grab my notebook and start to write and process those feelings, I can get those thoughts and those things out before I go to sleep. And so it's helped me. I found that it's helping me maintain balance. So I write, and then I blog, because I like to share my musings with the public. Blame it on my generation. extrovert, adventurer, hopeless romantic, aspiring writer.